Greetings, it's Will from StormTheCastle.com, and you're watching The Cardboard Castle. This is a tutorial on how to make an ancient Egyptian storage box based on one from Perpauty. And you may have the book for this, or these parts you have in the book that you can pop out, but I also have a template you can download, and there's two different distinct parts of this template. There's, like you saw there are blank ones and there are colored parts. So you can use the colored parts if you'd like to make this box the way I made it, or you can use the blank ones and color them yourself. I'm going to show you more stuff, but here's how it works. There's a little locking mechanism. It's kind of a secret, and it's easy to make. I'm going to show you how to do that. And it locks the box. So in order to open the box, you got to press the knob. So let's get started here. What you're going to need, I'll show you first the materials you're going to need to make this project. You're going to need about 3 square feet of cardboard, and you can use smaller cardboard boxes like that, like I just showed you. You're going to need a straight edge, a pencil, something to cut cardboard with, and paper, scissors, and make this age appropriate. That is a cardboard knife for children. Also, there's another, the orange handled one is a cardboard knife too, and this one's a specialized cardboard knife. But make it age appropriate. For children, you want to use just the children's safe scissors or children's safe cutters, cardboard cutters. Or get an adult to help. You're also going to need either PVA glue or glue stick or a glue gun, depending on, same thing, age dependent. So let's get started here. There's the template, like I showed you. There are blank. There's a whole series of them that are blank. And if you're going to use the blank ones, then you're going to want to decorate it. And you can use paints. You can use colored pencils, colored markers. And I recommend you put the box all together with the blank pieces. And once it's done, and then you decorate it. It will come out better. So let's get started here. Cut out parts 1 through 8. And I'll show you these parts. And lay them all out on cardboard. And notice the direction of the corrugations. If you keep the corrugations and the parts in the same alignment that I show you here, your Perpauty box will be stronger. Your ancient Egyptian box will be stronger. So watch. It's vertical, and all the parts are vertical like this. So glue all those parts to the cardboard, and you've got a couple of different methods you can do it. One of the things you can do is here, make little marks on the cardboard like that, and then you know where to put the glue. And you can use either glue stick, which works fine. And that's the easiest way, and the safest way is with glue stick. And see that part there that I'm doing right now? Make sure you cut out that hole in the center when the time comes. See that rectangular hole in the center there? You can also do all of these parts with PVA glue. And I recommend you use a paintbrush, to apply the glue. And a nice thin coat. If it's too heavy, you run the risk of wrinkling the paper. So a nice thin coat. And a bonus with using PVA glue is it will actually make your Perpauty box stronger. So there we go. Do all 8 pieces. And then use your tool of preference, depending on your age, to cut out all those pieces. And you can see I've already cut out that slot in the middle. Looks good. So now let's do, these are the corner pieces. Now see that red line right down the center? Flip the piece, all four of these pieces over, and use a ballpoint pen or a blunted pencil to break the top layer of paper. So now you can form a corner. Do that on all four of them. And then now take the back piece, the piece that doesn't have any ornament on it. That's the large piece there in the center. Flip it over and glue your corners to it. One left and one right. Excellent. Good job. Looking good. Now take the side pieces. Now the one with the slot on it, put that one on the right. That's important. And glue it in place. And glue the left side too. Now we're going to finish off this square. We take the front piece. Follow the same process. Glue two corners underneath like that, like this, like that. And for your box to be nice and sturdy and nice and level, glue it like this with it standing up. So you can level all 4 feet as you apply the glue. And there we go. Okay, so now let's do the bottom piece. Same as before. Glue it and then cut it out, and cut out that slot in the middle on the right there. Flip your box over, making note of the slot, because the slot stays on the same side on the right. Flip that piece over and then glue it in place. That's the bottom of your box. There we go. Very nice. Oops, the slots. There we go. Slots on the right. Both slots. Now let's make the top, the lid of the storage container. Notice the direction of the corrugations, and this is the long way of the top lid. So the longer dimension is in the same orientation as the corrugations. And I put these over here, these pieces here, to avoid the crack in the cardboard. So glue those down and cut them out. There you go. There's the top and then the sides of the top. Now let's take that top and we're going to bend it. So we'll see the center line there. Measure the center and put a center line. And like we did before, use a ballpoint pen or a blunted pencil to break that top layer of paper. Now it can be folded. See that? Isn't that beautiful? And glue those triangular pieces, one on each end, left and right. Hey, it looks good. So now let's make the hinge, and this one we do not glue to cardboard. We're just going to use either the pop-out or the template piece. Fold it along the dashed line right down the center. And you glue that to your lid, either on the outside or the inside. The outside is an easier way to glue it. The inside looks better. I'll show you. I've done it both ways. Either way is fine. The inside looks better. Like that. And then place it on top of your box and glue it to the box. The other half of the hinge. Nice, very nice. We're almost done here. Our box is pretty much complete. Now we're going to make something called the stop. This is what locks the box. Cut out those 3 parts. Glue them to cardboard in an orientation like this. So you notice the corrugations? 2 of them go perpendicular to the corrugations, and 1 goes parallel. This is for maximum strength. So glue them down and cut them out. And the odd one out, the one that's a little bit different, see these 2 are the same. If you notice the corrugation, this one's different. That different one goes in the middle for maximum strength. Glue them together and then glue them inside the box here. I will show you above the slots under the lid, just like that. So now let's make the actual locking mechanism. Now you get 2 of these pieces in the template or in the book. Take one of them, flip it over. This is important. So one of them is shaped like a letter F and one of them is shaped like the backwards letter F. And then reverse that backwards one like this. See the direction of the corrugations? And then glue them down and cut them out. Now you can glue them together. And the reason why we flipped one is so that the paper, the white paper, shows on both sides and you can decorate it nicely. It looks better. Now that will go right in here like this. It's perfect. And what happens is that catches on the stop mechanism and it locks the box. See? So then to unlock the box, you would push it in. So we need a couple of knobs. And we do these knobs and the box will be finished. Congratulations, you're getting close to done. So take these 2 parts, cut them out, glue them to cardboard and cut them out again. And then glue the small one on top of the large one. And then glue it to the handle there. Just like that. That's a nice moving part. Now the final part is the top knob. And this is an interesting little setup here. You take those 2 pieces and glue them together like this. And then glue the 2 circles on top. First the large one and then the small one. And once that glue has set, glue it to the top of your box. Right about somewheres on the right hand side. Maybe an inch or 2 from the right hand edge. And that's it. So now to open the box, you can pull the knob. Watch, I'll show you. See, you can't open the box. It's locked. But you push this knob, you can now use that knob to open the box. And there you go. You've got an ancient Egyptian storage box based on the one for Perpauty. Hey, one more look. I like it. What kind of decorations are you going to do if you use the blank template? Thanks for watching.